Welcome to the Firebelly Social Show. We're focused on talking to food and beverage brands that are on a mission to make the world better.
Hey, it's Duncan with another episode of the Firebelly Social Show. This episode is a very special episode as it was shot on the floor of Expo West, the capital of food and beverage in the United States, the Super Bowl, where I talked to leaders and founders of mission-driven food and beverage brands, and it was a blast. This episode is brought to you by Firebelly Marketing, where we help build brands on social and drive retail velocity. Please check out firebellymarketing.com for more info.
Hey, ready? Tell us your name.
My name is Pedro. I'm from that's Pedro from Wave.
Pedro, how's it going, man? This is like the Super Bowl for food.
I know.
Great.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I love it. A lot of people are very health conscious, and that's why I love it here. You get to meet a lot of people, get to see a lot of like organic product, a lot of great products. So it's been great.
Tell us about Wave. And I'm drinking the mango, and it's been a peach mango. It's really, really good. Tell me about it.
The white tea peach mango, that's my favorite flavor. It's really great. So Wave, we're a sparkling refresher, organic, lightly carbonated, no added sugar, no preservatives, no colors. We infuse with coconut water. So we certify organic, kosher, and it's just a great drink. It's something that we're trying to be innovative. We're not competing with the Prime Gatorade. We're not competing with the soda drink. It's just a drink that we all can enjoy. After a workout, going to work, eating. It's just a great product that we love.
It's light and it's healthy and refreshing.
Exactly. And it's low calories, 10 to 20 calories. So it's something that anyone can have,
Is this your first time at Expo?
Yes, it's my first time in Expo. I love it. It's my first time in California. So,
what?
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I love it. I love everything about this.
Cali, baby. And what are you seeing at the show? Is anything you've seen that's jumped out at you or something that you've noticed?
It's to me, it's just like people are so happy and so outgoing to see the new products. And I'm also very happy to see different things and stuff like that because I'm very big into the health and wellness sector. So I like to try new things and see a lot of different products. So it's pretty cool.
One of the things that I love about your branding is that you're calling yourself a refresher.
Yes. Yeah, it's a refresher. So exactly, like I said before, we don't want to compete with the Gatorades of the Gatorades, the Prime, or anyone. We just want to be something different, something out there that it's just a better for you option. It's not a soda, it's not a sparkling water. We're a refresher.
That's awesome. Anything that you're trying to get done before the end of the show?
Just to meet a lot of different people, just to meet different brands, and just to get our drink out there. We're just very new. We had our launch in February, so we just want to get out there more.
Oh man, that's awesome! And you're already at the big game. That's amazing.
Exactly. That's like you jumping in with the sharks. So I'm trying to swim with the sharks. Either you swim or you drown. So.
And Pedro, you're on the founding team.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Shout out to Syed.
I know Syed is the founder. It's great. We love it. We appreciate this.
Well, I hope you have an amazing show, and thank you for being on the Firebelly Social Show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time for this.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm here with Jen from Kerry, more specifically Oregon Chai today. Jen, how's it going?
It's going great. It's been a busy show for us, which is always great.
And you're running a little sampling station over there?
Yep, we have a couple different options for people with chai. So we have our traditional chai latte with the cinnamon cold foam. And then we also have a different take on chai, which is our Arnold Palmer, and it's a peach chai Palmer.
I heard there were rumors that after 3 o'clock, the formulation might have changed slightly.
Yes. So we do a happy hour with bourbon. We're doing a lavender chai bourbon old fashioned.
That sounds amazing. And Jen, I'm so curious to ask you, you and Bailey being hanging out here, Bailey's the brand manager. Have you guys seen any things at the show that have jumped out at you?
I just think the wide variety of offerings here at the show is always amazing to see. This is one of the largest shows we do. There's just so much different stuff happening. This is a great scene for Oregon Chai, being organic, just really being that clean label that everybody wants. So this is a perfect venue for us. We love talking to people. We get a lot of fans coming over saying this is our favorite chai, which we always love talking to them as well.
I actually saw that just now. Some people from Bearded Brothers, the organic bars, and the lady's look on her face was just delighted. She was delighted.
Yeah, it's always great to see that. Anytime we're at a show, we have some really, really OG Organ Chai fans. They've loved the product. They're really happy to see us here. They love seeing the variety we offer. The peach palmer is like blowing their mind with our chai.
And Kerry is a global company that does so many other things too, right?
Correct. So Kerry is a taste and nutrition company at its core. So we really help a lot of companies with the flavoring, the ingredients, anything and everything they need. And us over here on the brand, we love to be that spot for food service providers. So really we work with companies of all shapes and sizes to really provide what they need.
Awesome. Any last things that you're looking to see before you leave? You're going to walk around some more?
I am absolutely going to walk the floor more. There's so much to see here. I feel like when you walk around, you miss stuff that when you walk back around, you're like, oh, how did I not see this the first time? So it's absolutely worth your time to just walk around, see what's out there. And of course, come by the Oregon Chai booth and have some chai.
I have noticed a lot of very unapologetic comeback from dairy.
I mean, it's really a mixed space, I would say. There's a lot of consumers that want that. There's just as many who don't. So it's really consumer preference, but it's definitely a mix.
Thanks for talking, Jen. I hope you have a great show.
Thanks, Duncan.
I'm here with Peter Gialantzis. Peter, we meet in person.
Nice to meet you in real life.
And you are looking fantastic. For the people that are listening that can't hear, he's channeling Danny. He's got a leather jacket on. He's got patent leather shoes. Hey, Peter, what are you seeing at the show?
There's been a lot of great stuff at the show. Every year, there's always some cool new hero ingredients that show up. We're seeing a lot of beef tallow, Wagyu beef tallow, bison beef tallow all over the place. So there's definitely, I think, overall a movement towards natural, simplistic, fewer ingredient products.
And it seems like dairy is making an unapologetic comeback.
Dairy and meat and anything that is simpler, fewer ingredients, full of protein, alternate proteins, alternate body care is what people are looking for.
Super. I'm seeing much less mushrooms than I was expecting.
There's been, mushrooms still have more legs to grow, but there's only so much shelf space in the store in any of those particular categories. And there's just a saturation of gummies. There's a saturation. So there needs to be new vehicles for getting mushrooms into people's bodies so that it can be into more departments with more linear footage.
I'm seeing a lot more seaweed.
Seaweed and sea moss, right? So there's just a pretty huge amount of health benefits to seaweed and sea moss. That's still early innings in terms of where that's going to go on the growth curve. I think a lot of people are looking at it as people are learning more about marine collagen and learning more about amino acids and about proteins and looking at plant-based sources of that as alternatives. I think there's still a lot more room to grow there.
I was thinking we could have a bingo game for how many times we see prebiotic in a drink.
Prebiotic. So now there's prebiotic, there's postbiotic, and there's also a tribiotic movement too. So there's a lot more biotic going on than ever before.
And I saw empathogenic gummies that help you be more empathetic.
I guess I could use some of those.
What?
Some empathy gummies. And
any clients that you're super excited about that are here?
We like all of our clients equally. We don't play favorites. So I'm very excited about all of them.
All our clients. Anyone you want to call out that people should pay attention to in the future?
No.
They're all good. All right. Any other insights on things that you're hoping to see today?
I think we want to find something that we've never seen before, which is hard to do when we've got over 2,000 brands already, and we do that for a living. But a lot of times where you least expect it in the nooks and crannies of the show, tucked into the back aisle in the corner where the light doesn't quite shine so bright and there aren't any people. It's where you find the coolest stuff. And sometimes it's a trend that's not going to emerge for another couple of years, and that's what we're really looking for.
Awesome. I'm wondering, what are your thoughts on all the dates?
Dates? Well,
I feel like dates are having their moment.
dates. I've been eating dates for years. Dates are underappreciated in this country. A lot of people only know medjool dates and deglet noir dates. There's actually many varietals of dates. And in the Middle East, it's an art form to produce dates at single origin and heirloom qualities. And I think when people realize that the dates they've been eating have been mediocre at best, and they try a great date for the first time and how explosive the flavor is, a lot of times people get pretty excited about that. And I think there's going to be more room to grow because of that.
Awesome. So great to run into you, Peter. Literally ran into you.
Here we are. Sometimes you just have to be lucky.
And shout out to Cindy from Wise Garden Herbs.
Yep. Hi, Cindy.
Have a great show.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm here with Steven Singer. Steven, how you doing?
Fantastic. How are you? Living the dream.
Awesome. I am so happy to meet you. I got a personal tie-in with what you're doing here. I'm a customer, and your product is one of the products that changed my life. I follow the Monash app. You're the founder of Fody Foods. You're doing amazing work. How is the show going for you guys?
The show's been fantastic. I mean, it's great to be here and meet tons of people. We've met a lot of people whose lives we're changing too. So, you know, it's a show filled with so many great brands, but not all the brands are like ours that are actually making a difference in people's lives and contributing to, you know, making them feel better on a daily basis. So that's pretty cool.
I mean, that has to be so amazing to have a mission and to be living the mission and having such an impact.
I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, I'm an entrepreneur, but at the same time, like I said, you know, being an entrepreneur is one thing. Making people feel better and giving them a life that they could, you know, not miss out on going to the park with their kids or having a normal meal or going to the bathroom and feeling normal again. It's pretty awesome.
And not rationalizing it away on things like this. Maybe it was this, maybe it was that.
Well, that's it. And you know what? You should be able to enjoy delicious food and not run to the bathroom after and not, you know, get bloated right after and not be gassy. And, you know, whether it's personal reasons, relationship reasons, work reasons, IBS is very, very hard on a lot of people. And if we can make a little bit of a difference, that's what it's all about.
Are you seeing anything at the show that you're excited about?
I mean, there's always great things here. I'm seeing a lot of great marketing tactics. I'm seeing great packaging, a lot of protein, a lot of GLP-1 kind of friendly products, which is great for us as well, because I think that with all the growth in the Ozempics of the world and all that, you're seeing a lot of the side effects being digestive issues and symptoms that are mimicking IBS. And so whatever we could do to help people, it's pretty cool.
Is there any truth to just leading a simpler life and being more cognizant about what you're eating?
Well, that's for sure. I mean, I think we are what we eat. So understanding what you put in your body, get rid of processed garbage, try to just, you know, be smart. And it's you know, we are a product of a very processed food world here. And with fast food and seed oils and sugar. So yeah, just being aware, make a difference and understand what your personal triggers are, because it's not one size fits all.
Steven, I want to say that I'm excited to meet so many different people here, but meeting you today has been a highlight. And thank you so much for making the world better.
Well, I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you.
It's always a real pleasure to catch up with you, Mika. Mika from Issei, how's it going?
It's going great. Great to see you. Thank you so much.
You had a really big day yesterday. You handed out 10,000 samples and you had to run home in the rain.
Absolutely. It was pouring rain. But yeah, there's a lot of pandemonium around our bags. So it becomes a very stressful situation.
I mean, I think you are living the mantra that in chaos is relevance.
That's right. Absolutely. You got to make it work. You know, you got to make it work.
I was talking to one of your advisors yesterday, and he said, I tried to warn her to not do this, and she did not care. She was going to go on.
Absolutely. You got to spread the joy and the love and the bling, you know?
And Mika, you know what we share from our first time at Sweets and Snacks when we both cried is that you are telling the story. You're telling every immigrant story.
Absolutely. Issei means first generation Japanese immigrants, as you know. And it's really about celebrating and uplifting the stories that every immigrant in this country bring to this place with hopes and dreams of a better future. And everybody carries a story. Everybody carries a heritage, that's not really given voice. So that's really the hope that I have.
And now listen, in my neighborhood, we have a C grade or C level Whole Foods. So I went to buy for my wife, Valentine's Day present this year was going to be Issei, and they didn't have it.
Oh my God.
And then you sent us dark chocolate covered strawberry mochis, which is your new product.
Yeah. Did you like it? Did she like it?
She loved it. My son tried to gobble most of it. I had to protect it. We all loved it.
That's amazing. That's so great.
So thank you to you, because of you, I had an extra special that you can't even buy in Indianapolis.
Absolutely. No, it was limited edition. That's when I got the award, the most innovative new product award at Sweets and Snacks. So I was so happy to be able to launch it for the first time, at Whole Foods. Yeah.
Awesome. Are you going to be at Sweets and Snacks this year?
We are. We love Sweets and Snacks. We did, just so much love in the candied industry and met you there, so
Yes,
it's a
yes.
beautiful community. Yeah.
Mika, thank you for always being so generous with your time.
No, thank you for being amazing.
Have a great show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And that's a wrap for this episode. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Firebelly Social Show, where I chat with founders and leaders of mission-driven food and beverage brands. This episode was brought to you by Firebelly Marketing, firebellymarketing.com. Thanks so much for listening. It was so much fun to come to you from Expo West.
Thanks for listening to the Firebelly Social Show. We'll see you again next time, and be sure to click subscribe to get future episodes.